In the news tonight, the Cabinet approves a new system to modernize public services and boost infrastructure and education. Jordan strongly condemns Israeli shelling near its field hospital in southern Gaza that injured a Jordanian nurse and calls for global action. And a new group of children from Gaza has arrived in Jordan for medical treatment as part of the Jordan Medical Corridor Initiative. Good evening. The Cabinet has approved the 2025 Government Services Management and Development Bylaw. The bylaw sets the national institutional and regulatory framework for modernizing government services and improving access for citizens. The Cabinet endorsed reasons for proposed bylaws to restructure the Accreditation and Quality Assurance Commission and amend the National Center for Curriculum Development bylaw. During the session, the Cabinet also approved roadworks in Karak, an agriculture deal with Spain, and extended UN support in Congo. Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi discussed bilateral ties and regional developments with Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong. During the phone call, the two ministers stressed the importance of enhancing cooperation, ending the war on Gaza, ensuring humanitarian aid delivery, and supporting peace efforts based on the two-state solution. Safadi also welcomed Australia's humanitarian support and reaffirmed Jordan's position on the need to stop Israeli violations in the West Bank and Jerusalem. Jordan has strongly condemned the Israeli attack near its field hospital in southern Gaza, which resulted in the injury of a Jordanian nurse. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Safian Liqda described the shelling as a war crime and held Israel fully responsible for the safety of civilians and medical staff. He called on the international community to take immediate action to halt Israeli war crimes and ensure safe delivery of humanitarian aid to Gaza. The Foreign Ministry reaffirmed Jordan's rejection of any targeting of civilian infrastructure and demanded accountability for continued violations. An Israeli strike on southern Gaza injured a nurse at the Jordanian field hospital. According to a military source from the Jordan Armed Forces, the nurse sustained wounds to his left hand and thighs and was immediately transferred to surgery. His condition is reported as moderate and will be evacuated to Jordan later today for further treatment. In line with the royal directives, a new group of children from Gaza has arrived in Jordan for medical treatment as part of the Jordan Medical Corridor Initiative. 4 children were flown to Marka Military Airport on a Royal Jordanian Air Force aircraft, while 12 others arrived via the King Hussein Bridge, accompanied by their family members. Since its launch in March, the Jordan Medical Corridor Initiative has evacuated 57 children and 113 accompanying family members from Gaza by air and land as part of its goal to provide treatment for 2,000 Gazan children at Jordanian hospitals. The Jordan Armed Forces have announced that the northern military zone thwarted an infiltration attempt near the northern border. A suspect attempting to cross illegally was apprehended and referred to the proper authorities. Separately, the eastern military zone also foiled a drug smuggling attempt from Syrian territory and seized large quantities of narcotics before crossing into Jordan. The army reaffirmed its commitment to securing the borders and preventing all forms of infiltration and smuggling. Over to the U.S., where authorities in Los Angeles have declared a local state of emergency and imposed a nighttime curfew in the downtown area. This came after violent clashes erupted between security forces and demonstrators protesting U.S. President Donald Trump's immigration policies. The announcement came shortly after President Trump escalated his rhetoric, claiming the city was facing an invasion by foreign enemies. That was the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.